Good morning. How is everyone doing today? Good morning. How's everyone doing today? Well, doing good? Woo! Make some noise. Woo, woo. All right. So, here we are on the first Sunday of July, I believe. And it's cooled off a little bit outside. Makes you want to say thank you. Does indeed. Makes you want to say thank you. If you can, stand up, please. And everyone say thank you one time. 2, 3, say thank you. 2, say it again. And thank you. 2, say it one more time. And here we go. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This beautiful, this beautiful, this beautiful day. This beautiful, this beautiful, this beautiful day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This wonderful, this wonderful, this wonderful day. This wonderful, this wonderful, this wonderful day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This joyful, this joyful, this joyful day. This joyful, this joyful, this joyful day. Say thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, oh, it's so nice to have the addition of the congas that really helps us to move and groove.
Bump, bump, bump.
Woohoo! All right, thank you, Alex. Thank you, Bright Matter. And here we are at Unity Center of Peace together. How good it is. Oh, how good it is. Yeah. I'm Reverend Victoria Loveland-Coen, and to my left is the wonderful Pat Webster. Yeah.
Thank you.
Who is our service leader today, will be anchoring us in consciousness, in meditation, and many other ways. We want to say hello to those of you joining us online, YouTube or Facebook. Welcome. We're glad you're here. If you would just say, hi, I'm here, it would be so good to really feel like we are connected. All right. So, you ready? Let's do it, huh? Let's dive deeply into spirit, first by really taking a moment.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go.
New one.
Lighting that divine light candle, which is that element of fire that is sacred. And we take a moment to be with that. And then I invite you to say our opening invocation, which is on that sheet in the CPAC in front of you, if you're not yet familiar with that. But really, more importantly, take a moment to find that place in your heart center, that place of connection. Breathe into that place. And together, there is only one presence and one power active in the universe and in my life. God, the good omnipotence. Just breathe that in. Take a moment and allow your consciousness to expand, to accept the reality of that divine presence, always available, always here. And so it is.
So it is.
I surrender. I trust and I know as I surrender, I fall into the arms of love. I surrender. I trust and I know as I surrender, I fall into the arms of love. I fall into the arms of love.
Ha, ha, ha. Surrendering. And we relax our bodies, beginning from our toes to our ankles and calves and knees, thighs and pelvis. With each inhale, with each inspire, Latin for taking in spirit, we enliven every cell in our body and also release anything as we continue to inspire up through our torso, shoulders, neck, and head. Removing anything from your lap that may keep you from totally relaxing, getting into the perfect posture for yourself, releasing anything that stands between you and the divine, going to that place of the divine. Each of us has. Each of us is an individual, beautiful manifestation of that divine that we are. We are the I am. In our own beautiful, unique, like a snowflake way. And we sink into that place. We fall into the arms of the love of that place. Knowing that in that place, we're one. One with the divine, one with each other, and one with everyone in this world. And we're so grateful for that in this time in our world. So grateful that we have the power to go to that place of oneness. And as we sink ourselves into this holy ground, this holy space, this space where we are enfolded in the arms of love, we take another deep breath, sinking as deeply in as we can sink into that beautiful divine darkness. And we'll spend a couple of minutes in silence there, beginning now. And from that place, speak aloud, softly, the names of any that you want to specially empower through the power of prayer, who may need special love and empowerment. Speak those names in a whisper. Allie, Ural, Catherine, our world. And in and from this holy space, we also pray for members of our community who have left prayers, because We are divine beings navigating the challenges and blessings of a human life. And the challenges come in terms of need for relational healings, need for financial healings, need for health healings, and anything else. Need for guidance healings, anything else that we can empower ourselves with through this beautiful affirmative prayer. We really hold all the prayers and all the people who've expressed their prayers in our prayer box. And if you will, slowly begin to return your consciousness back into this present moment, into this room, into this community. Slowly opening the eyes, stretching or wiggling a little if you need to. And as you come out, slowly find 2 other divine eyes in which to gaze, knowing that you're seeing the divine in them and that you're being seen as divine. Okay. And we'll now say our vision and mission, which is also on the front of that buff sheet. We envision the divine light awakening in all. Our mission. We center in peace and love. We connect in our hearts with others. We celebrate our journey toward wholeness. And we empower others to experience their spiritual magnificence. And now our special musicians are here for some wonderful music. Alex and Leland. That's right, Alex and Leland. Yay!
Tasting. Yes. Good. It helps me to have a sense of humor to play and relax a little bit when So we're gonna start with a song of great beauty. It's one I'm gonna focus on inspirations of mine, musical inspirations. In this case, it's Carlos Santana. And his song, Samba Pa Ti, which means samba for you. Oh, like this, right? Thank you. I think we'll be back.
Good, I hope you'll be back. Wonderful, thank you. Beautiful, beautiful. Hello, everyone. Ooh, I so love that we kept the decorations up, don't you? Like, we have to enjoy it one more Sunday. Absolutely. Oh, my God, what a fabulous celebration. And we'll be talking more about this later. But today we begin a new month, the month of July. And in this month we have a new theme, which is be. So what does it mean to be fully in our lives? To be fully expressing our authentic self. To be fully in our body and at the same time be fully aware that we are spiritual beings. So to help us in this understanding, I'm going to introduce a little activity today that is, we're going to start this today, and then for the next 21 weeks, we're going to continue this, and we will conclude it all with a celebration around Thanksgiving. So more on this later. You know, this last month, we have been having two book studies happening concurrently. We've had the pre-service book study, the study of the Tao that David has led, and Maria has led the Monday afternoon study of Joe Dispenza. And I'm thinking they probably both have a different take on this idea of being, but I have a feeling there may be some places where they overlap, some similarities. And I'm really interested in finding out what those are. So what I've decided is that next week, I want to hold an open forum for anybody who's participated in either of these study groups to come up to the mic and share their biggest takeaway or their biggest aha moment and really kind of explore this. So I just want to say, be prepared for next week. You don't have to, but you'll have the opportunity if you want to come up and share your ideas. And we can really check that out. Okay? So we're going to take a deep dive today. Going to begin to explore this topic of being. So take a deep breath with me. Being fully ourselves. Yeah. Well, there's many different levels to us, aren't there? So what level are we talking about? Is it the level of the thinking mind? Is it the level of our sort of psychological self? Is it the level of our body? The level of our emotional self, our maybe unconscious self, maybe the shadow self, maybe the highest self within us, which also has levels within it. So the way I see it, we are all originally pure spirit, undifferentiated substance, that love intelligence, universal love intelligence. And when this universal love intelligence, or the life breath of all forms, as Lao Tzu puts it, desires or intends to express, it begins the process of individualization. So that nameless, unformed substance begins to differentiate, begins to come into a unique expression. That is who we are at our core. That is our eternal self that was never born and can never die. Then, for reasons that I am still unclear about, we decided to individualize even further and take on a personality and a body and an ego here in this physical human dimension. right? We decided to do that. And as we began to, as our life unfolded, we developed more of our personality in response to our environment. We also developed our core beliefs, some of which are totally in alignment with the spiritual truth of us, some not so much. And the subconscious self, the subconscious shadowy self. So we are multi-level beings existing on many levels simultaneously. So when you consider expressing your authentic self, when you say, I'm expressing my authentic self, it depends on what level you're referring to. And they're all valid, all valid. And in this spiritual community, we work on many levels at once. We work on healing many different levels, right? So today, we're going to focus on the eternal self. That eternal self of us that is always here, always has been, always will be. It is the thing that never changes, that's not bound to this ever-changing world of temporary form. And that's where you are right now within you, expressing as you. So let's take a moment and connect with that. Just sit back a little bit, close your eyes, take a breath. And just allow this idea of that eternal self of me, that changeless, formless, universal, divine I am. Allow the awareness of that to just bubble up into your mind, to your awareness. You might have a sense of spaciousness. You might have a feeling of well-being. And while you're here, I want to read this 21st verse of the Tao Te Ching. And when we're referring to the Tao, it is this same divine mind, divine life, intelligence, universal one that we say in so many words. The greatest virtue is to follow the Tao and the Tao alone. The Tao is elusive and intangible. Although formless and intangible, it gives rise to form. Although vague and elusive, it gives rise to shapes. Although dark and obscure, it is the spirit, the essence, the life breath of all things. Throughout the ages, its name has been preserved in order to recall the beginning of all things. How do I know the ways of all things at the beginning? I look inside myself and see what is within me. Take a breath and begin to bring your awareness back into this room. So this is what we attempt to connect with in meditation. The kind of meditation that we do here, which is more than mindfulness practice. We are literally attempting to experience that eternal, universal, divine self of us. And with practice, that becomes more real to us than the shifting thoughts in our minds, our passing emotions. It becomes more real to us than our physical body. It becomes more real to us than the ever-changing temporary world of form. And then from that place, we can begin to see the divine essence in all of life, in all of creation, in everything. We can begin to see that behind every physical form is an idea. And practice helps us to see it. You know, a few weeks ago we practiced conscious eating. We talked about practicing conscious eating, where we really became aware, or we attempted to become aware, of the divine life essence behind the food that we were eating. And the prayer was spirit to spirit goes. That idea of spirit to spirit goes. That practice is really good prep to help us to see, to become aware of that universal divine life essence in everything and in everyone. Now I have to say, it's much easier to see the divine essence in the trees, in the sky, in Mother Nature, than it is in somebody who's being difficult. Someone who's behaving badly, right? Oh, that takes more practice. It takes more practice. Now, they are the same love, intelligence, divine essence that I am, right? And maybe they have gotten caught in sort of these lower levels of ego, mind, or maybe unconscious shadows or something. Just like we sometimes do. We sometimes get caught in those places, right? But practice, spiritual practice, helps us remember. And one of the most effective ways I know to practice becoming aware of the divine life essence in everything and everyone, and being really present to our experience, being in our experience, is the practice of gratitude. The practice of gratitude. It sounds simple, but it's really profound, really life-changing. And if we practice this way, if we set our intention to acknowledge, to see, to be grateful for that source behind the form, and to really be present with that, that's where the energy is. That's where the power lies. Right? To begin to see that essence behind. So, for instance, let me take one of these. Thank you, Pat Brill, for providing this. So here's a beautiful red rose. Now, I can appreciate this on the surface, right? Look at that color. It's so beautiful. It's so vibrant. And the form and the shape and the fragrance. I can appreciate it on this level. But I can also take this a little deeper, and I can appreciate and think about that divine life essence, that life breath of all things that gives rise to this, that eternal life energy. It's saturated with divine intelligence, with divine essence. And I have to say, it's much easier to see the divine essence in a bud or in a new blossom than it is a flower that's on its way out, right? That's wilting and, ow, these have thorns. That's wilting and dying. But somebody in our women's group said, I've forgotten who it was, someone said, I'm learning to be grateful even for flowers that are wilting and brown and dying, because I can see the natural cycle of things. And I can see that that flower begins to deteriorate, becomes the soil, and then nourishes the growth of the next one. And I was like, oh, I want to learn that. You know, that's fabulous. That's great. So we can see in everything the divine, its practice. And so we start with the physical expressions of life, which is all around us. And then we can take it up a notch and take moments of our day, moments of our life to stop and remember and be present and be grateful for whatever it is we're noticing. Being aware and grateful for an opportunity of being of service, an opportunity to share of talents, being grateful for being with a friend, having lunch with a friend, or being with a family member, or being with a pet that we love, or mobility, being able to move, being able to speak, the breath of life that is within us that we're taking and we're sharing with all of nature all the time. A cool breeze on a really hot day. All of these life experiences, we want to be present to it. We want to experience being fully there, and gratitude can help us get there. And, you know, Reverend Michael Beckwith says a lot. He says, we want to be more interested in the divine essence, in the one universal divine mind, more than we are interested in the ever-changing world of form. And Lao Tzu says something very similar to that. He says, have an unquenchable thirst for the intangible and enigmatic force that supports all life. Because when we connect with that intangible essence of all life, that source, the unchangeable, universal, divine spirit, not only do we experience more peace, we experience more being fully present in our lives, but we have also discovered the secret to affirmative prayer. Here it is. Because in affirmative prayer, we want to be in that place, in that consciousness of that higher dimension, universal field of all possibilities, the unformed state, and we want to be present to that and vibrate with it and be in alignment with that divine essence. And then from that place, we speak our word. As a co-creator, we speak our word. We call forth qualities that we want to see expressed in our lives, whatever that is. Peace, harmony, joy, abundance, healing, love, relationships, all of that. It's a powerful place to be, to speak an affirmative prayer in that universal consciousness. And it has the power to begin to take form and experience in our lives. And in an energy of gratitude. So let's get into this energy of gratitude now by doing this little activity. So this, I saw it and I said, well, it's kind of like a magic jar. It kind of looks like, you know, a genie would pop out of there or something, you know, the magic lamp. And this is a gift from Reverend Anna, who was here while I was on sabbatical. And in the magic jar, she has placed an expression of gratitude on this note and put it in there. So you will find in your program, there is a little sheet of paper, and think about something that you are grateful for. And if you don't have one, raise your hand. There's a few, okay. You're going to be trekking around. There's a few people that slipped in without a program or a card. Now think about this. Think about the divine essence behind the thing that you're grateful for. And it may be something that is not yet manifested. It may be something that's still in the unformed state. But in this energy of gratitude, and you're physically writing it down and putting it in the magic jar, thank you, it has power. Anybody else? Oh, anybody need a pen? Alt, you got pens? Okay. Everybody got a pen? All right. Thank you. Okay, so let's take a moment when you are finished writing it down, fold it in half, and when you're ready, come on up to the front and put it in our magic jar here. Get it in there. Those of you joining us online, if you're online, if you want to do this in wherever you are, take a slip of paper, write what I've just been talking about, hold it in and put it in a sacred place so that we feel like we're doing this together. We're holding yours as well in this energy. Okay? Thank you for coming down the middle aisle. Thank you, guys. Everybody had a chance to do that? Okay. I just feel your your intention. Maybe put out your hands and really feel that energy, okay? That place we've just been, in that universal, powerful, divine mind, essence, just feeling it surrounding this powerful. I mean, it's powerful. It is vibrating with this creative energy, this ability to take this spiritual, divine essence and through gratitude from our heart, become an experience. Thank you. And for the next 21 weeks, this is going to live out in the foyer. I'm not sure where yet. We don't have a whole lot of space out there. We'll find a place, and we'll have sheets of paper. And whenever you come in, if you want to write another gratitude, another thing that you're grateful for, another thing that you're grateful for that's not even manifest yet, and put it in there. And we will continue to grow and grow and grow. We'll have to squish it down in there. And then the Sunday before Thanksgiving, we're going to do a little ceremony around it. Okay? All right. Thank you for participating in that. Namaste.
Thank you, Reverend Victoria. And I'm grateful for my inspirations and my ability to share music. This next one is an original, but it was inspired by another great musician, Stevie Wonder. And I simply call it Wonder.
Great. Wonders. Thank you. We now get to participate in the wonder of the cycle of giving and receiving.
That's right. And speaking of giving, there are many people who gave of themselves and their time and their talent and their energy to make this 40th anniversary happen. And I want to call forth the names of some individuals, and if you would stand up so that we could applaud you. And if you're not here, hopefully you're watching online. Jude Stafford, number 1. Brad Goodwin.
Yeah!
Chris Whiteneck. Maria Kavanaugh.
Yay!
Chris Eagle. Debbie Hall, maybe you're watching online. Mel Karen,
Woo!
I know she's our. Carla Glass. Kellyanne. Oh, did she just step out? Oh, there you are, okay. Keely. Spiro is not here today. Sharon Graphignino, you can stand. Oh, wonderful. Okay, well, we appreciate her when she comes down. Irina, please stand. Gaines Steer.
Yay!
Patricia Eakes. Oh, Janice O'Leary. Patricia Eakes, Janice O'Leary, who was doing the face painting in the back. That's Katie's daughter. Joy Bell.
Woo!
Theo.
Yay, Theo.
Kellen Kalmakaro. Walter, please stand.
Yay.
Tona Hartman. Stephanie Pollard, is she here today? Stephanie. Oh, myself, I'm on this list.
Yay!
Andres Rosales.
Woo!
Karen Novi, I don't know where she is today, but we're holding her. And Spencer, Glenn Jones, Dana Cohen,
Woo!
Mark Malachi.
Yay!
Stand up. Marilyn Grubb, Sue Ann Solom. These are the musicians. Yeah. Faranisa and Betsy Bickle, who are also part of Jewel's Song. Alex Weiss and Leland. Eric Bannon, Mark Smith, and Katja Sage. All right, let's give everybody a big round of applause.
Yay!
Thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. You all made it so beautiful and special. Do you have something else to? Did we miss somebody? That we might have missed you. Pat!
And Joy.
And Joy. I think we called Joy.
There were others, too.
Oh, well, if we missed anybody, yeah, go ahead, Marianne. Uh-huh. Oh, that's right. So, yeah, the timeline of when you came to UCP. So there's hearts there. Put your name and your year and put it under the year that you came.
Okay.
All right.
And I want to say thank you because we had yet another celebration last night. We had a dance party and a potluck. Woo! Yeah. Spearheaded by Arena, and everybody brought delicious food. It was a little scary. I came in at 4:15, and there were 3 cars in the parking lot, and I thought, are we having it? And then the crowd grew. There were 18 of us.
All right.
We did some good dancing and good eating and good loving with each other, which just goes to show we are small, growing, and mighty. This community offers us so much. And in this particular part of our service, of our ritual, we get to participate in that wonderful cycle of giving our energy that comes this time in the form of money. It's just our love energy. And knowing that as we give it so gladly and freely, that it comes back to us, pressed down and spilling over in all the ways that it does, and all the ways that this community blesses us, which, by the way, is what I put in there, because I'm so full of it right now. So if you will, hold the way that you give, some symbol of the way that you give. If you're here and enjoying participating and you want to say that with a contribution in the little brown envelope. You can do that. Those of you online can see ways to contribute. All kinds of ways. And let's say our blessing, which is divine love through me
blesses and multiplies
all that I have, all that I give, all that I receive, and all that I am. So it is.
The power of love is here now. The power of now is here now. The power of you and me is here to create magic on earth. The power of love is here now. The power of now is here now. The power of you and me is here to create magic on earth. The power of love is here now. The power of now is here now. The power of you and me is here to create magic on earth. The power of love is here now. The power of now is here now. The power of you and me is here to create magic on earth.
So we go to that divine space in us, that abundant space, that all-providing space that of which Reverend Victoria spoke this morning, and aim all our love energy, blessing the love energy that is represented in these baskets, these bowls. We bless that. We bless its gift to our community, to the community around us, to the world, knowing that we are participating in this holy blessing of abundance. And so it is. This is our prayer box, and there are little pieces of paper out in our foyer. And if you want the prayer team to pray over it, we do that when we meet. Lorraine checks that box every Sunday and sends out the prayers to the prayer team. And you feel free to do that. So we have you guys, Leland and Alex, one more time. And Andres and Chris, okay. Oh, yeah, thank you. If you're new and you haven't gotten your little card to fill out and the little gift that comes with it, please raise your hand. And, yes, is there anybody? Nobody new? I also want to say, I'm blanking on your name, sitting by David. Judith was there washing dishes for about 3 hours last week. And I, no, that wasn't you? Sharon, okay. Okay. And she would not be moved because she had her job and she was going to do it. And yeah, so grateful. Yeah. Okay. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you for that.
Are we ready? See? Oh, I'll explain this. We're going to do a kind of a light and lively calypso-style song. Well, I'm going to use a calypso feel to it. We are going to use it. And it goes like this. 1, 2, 3.
some calypso energy there. Thank you, thank you. So, now we're going to see all the ways that this community is giving back to us. We're going to start with birthdays. It's the first Sunday of the month. So who has a July birthday? Raise your hand. Joy, Oswaldo, Andres, Alex. Yay! So we're going to sing happy birthday, and we're going to sing happy birthday July babies. Okay? Is that good?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, July babies. Happy birthday to you.
Yay! And I understand there will be cake. There usually is. Mel Karen has done so much to keep our social, fun game nights going, and there's going to be another one this Friday night at 6 p.m. here in the sanctuary. Join the fun. We have our popcorn maker, so there'll be popcorn there. It'll be a lot of fun. And we are so blessed that Reverend Victoria is doing another Pathways to Community class this next Saturday. No, 2 weeks? This Saturday, July 13th, from 1 to 5 p.m. Those of you who've been here for a while have heard this story, but when I was ready to really deepen and renew my Sunday morning spiritual path, I wanted to come back to Unity. I'd been there years ago. And I thought, well, I'll start at UCP because I live in Chapel Hill, but I'll probably end up in Raleigh. I came here and I didn't leave. I was so, just the energy and the community here and the messages from Reverend Victoria and then Reverend Rosemary, who was here, they just went thunk inside. The theology went thunk inside. And I'm usually a slow joiner. But when I heard that taking this class was necessary to be part of this community, I went, where do I sign? And then when you learn all the Unity theology and Unity's place in the world and Unity's history, I was like even deeper ready to jump in. So if this is a class that if you're interested in joining, you get to take, and it's necessary in order to join our community, different than the Baptist church I grew up in. We say, yeah, let me sign up. I don't know exactly what it is, but I'll walk down the aisle to the music. This keeps us informed. This gets us really well informed. So, and if you don't have to join if you take the class. You can just deepen yourself in understanding unity. We have an artist reception for our own Kellen Kamakaro. Am I saying that right, Kellen Carmo?
She's
decorator.
yeah, well, she's done the
The photos.
mystery photographer.
Ooh, okay. Yay! Okay, and this will be next Sunday at 12:30 p.m., right after our Sunday service. We'll have a reception here, and you'll get to know her and learn more about what inspires her creative photography with light snacks and coffee. So please join. We have at the end of every service what we call our 3-minute miracle. We have a wonderful prayer team. I'm honored to be the prayer chaplain this morning. So if there's something you really want that you want prayers for or to celebrate, you can join at the end of the hall on the left side. I'll be waiting out there. If you are online and want a prayer, you can send an email to the email address that's shown on your screen, and Lorraine will be getting in touch with you. Be sure to put your phone number in. And so, today's flowers are brought to us by Pat Brill. Thank you so much. Where's Pat? Oh, she's out. Oh, there she is in the back waving. Yay. Thank you, Pat. So lovely. So lovely. And the deeper dive discussion is on the last door in their little chapel room, last door on the right. That will be with Gaines Steer, and that will be taking away, going deeper with what we've talked about today. And then, of course, we have our sacred cafe on the back deck for food and coffee and fellowship. Okay, let's see. So I think we are ready for the children.
I am the radiant life of God. I am, I am, I am. I am the radiant life of God. I am, I am, I am. The health of God, the strength of God, vitality, energy of Him of God. I am the radiant life of God. I am, I am, I am.
Good morning, y'all. Howdy, howdy. We had one child. It was a powerful child, so it was amazing. We started talking about the power of understanding, right? And kind of coming to ask questions, right? To just be curious about the world. And we started asking questions like, why do tigers have stripes? And we had powerful knowledge there. Why do we come to unity? And to understand God and spirituality. And then we also talked a little bit about why did Picasso paint the way he painted, which, yeah, totally. And then we had a contest, all three of us, to draw each other in a Cubist fashion. Eva won. So big thanks to Sharon for volunteering. We're going to continue exploring the power of understanding in the weeks coming, and just trying to, again, just be open and curious about ourselves, about each other, about why we come, and about the power of God and Spirit in the world. Bring your children. Bring yourselves. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah. So we'll send our blessing. Here we go. We love you. We bless you. We appreciate you just the way you are. And we behold the Christ in you. Mwah. Okay. We'll say our prayer of protection as we stand, and then we'll sing our peace song. Also found on the buff sheet on the back. The light of God surrounds us. I am the light of God. The love of God enfolds us. I am the love of God. The power of God protects us. I am the power of God. The presence of God watches over us. I am the presence of God. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well.
Peace on earth, then let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be, with God as creator, family all are we. Let
Hi. If this video has inspired you, opened your heart, expanded your consciousness, filled you with hope, empowered you in some way, we encourage you to support what we offer here at Unity Center of Peace by making your donation now. And thank you. Hi. If this video has inspired you, opened your heart, expanded your consciousness, filled you with hope, empowered you in some way, we encourage you to support what we offer here at Unity Center of Peace by making your donation now. And thank you. Hi. If this video has inspired you, opened your heart, expanded your consciousness, filled you with hope, empowered you in some way, we encourage you to support what we offer here at Unity Center of Peace by making your donation now. And thank you. Hi. If this video has inspired you, opened your heart, expanded your consciousness, filled you with hope, empowered you in some way, we encourage you to support what we offer here at Unity Center of Peace by making your donation now. And thank you. Hi. If this video has inspired you, opened your heart,